This is a Rogue Media Network production.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. We're going to talk about something that's going to make you hungry, and I believe it's going to make you want to mark your calendar for April 11th. We're talking about a Waco favorite that has grown to be a statewide celebration of food, community, and creativity. That is the Food Truck Showdown. So I have Rebecca Sheehy with us. She's the manager of signature events for the Greater Waco Chamber of Commerce. And can you believe it's been a year since we were talking about this?
It's flown by. Time just flies by nowadays.
It has flown, but here we are. And this is a milestone year.
Yeah. Yes, 10 tasty years, we're calling it. So we're really excited for the 10th year of the Food Truck Showdown. It brings in, like you said, people from all over the state, even out of state. So we're really excited to bring those people to Waco.
Okay, so at this point, you've already got all the trucks you need. You've got all the vendors you need. So let's talk about that. What all will folks be treated to?
Yeah, so we've got 39 trucks coming this year, a little bit more than last year. So we want to make it one of the best we've had in a long, long time. We've got all kinds of food. We've got international food. We've got Southern food. Another category is between the bread. So that's all your burgers and sandwiches and things like that. And we've got desserts. So those are our four big categories. It's a full day of fun. We've got entertainment throughout the day. We've got 5 bands, all pretty much local. We've got a vendor market, like you said. We've got a kids zone. We'll be doing a doggy derby this year, sponsored by Dog House. So we're really excited about that. That's something new. And yeah, just a little bit of something for everybody.
Oh, yeah. Well, and where is this going to be again? The same where it's been?
Yes, downtown Heritage Square, 311 Austin Avenue. So yeah, just right in the middle of downtown. We bring everybody down for a great community event every year.
And this draws thousands.
Thousands, yeah.
How many are you preparing for?
We prepare for 20 to 25,000, just somewhere in there. It kind of depends on the weather. Last year was not the best weather, so this year we're hoping for clear skies and a sunny day. So
yeah,
last year
it's a little too far for us to project
yeah,
right now.
Exactly.
The long-range forecast
Right.
doesn't go quite that far. But it is April 11th, and everything gets started at what time?
So judging begins from 8 to 10. That's just private. Open to the public at 10 a.m. in the morning. From 10 to 4, that's our competition part of the day. So that's where people will come buy their tasty tickets and try each dish from however many chucks that they want to. Those are $6 a piece. And that's kind of your entry into voting for the People's Choice Award. And we'll cut that off at 4 and announce the winner to the crowd at 4.
And that's kind of a big deal for someone to win that.
Yeah.
Do you remember who won it last?
Yes, Frosty Pines. They had a great dessert, so they were a big hit.
Oh, that is great.
Yeah.
So the variety you say is everything from international foods to Southern to whatever.
Yes, just a little bit of everything. We get a bunch of entries, like I said, all over the state, all over the country. So we do our best in picking out a good variety of each kind of food for everybody to come try.
So how do you cull it down? I mean, you've closed the applications. I'm sure there's a flood of them as soon as they know the date, right?
Right. Yes, absolutely. We have hundreds that apply every year, and like I said, we have 39 that we've cut it down to this year.
Wow.
So we try and get a little bit of something for everybody. We've got different cultures. We've got newbies. We've got professionals that have been in it for way too long, but yeah, they all have a great time and enjoy coming out.
So were you part of the committee that was deciding? Did you get to
Yes.
sample the food?
Oh, we don't sample, but yeah, they send their description and we kind of do our best to figure it out from there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I
I
see how
wish.
that works. So what do you think the judges are looking for when they're making their choices? And I presume you have lots of categories.
Right. They judge based on professionalism, how it looks, taste, texture, all those kind of descriptive things. It's given to them in a 4-ounce little serving dish. So that's again with the tasty ticket size of the dish that the people will get. So that just kind of bring their best to give to the judges in the morning.
Yeah, yeah. This is it's been a big deal for Waco.
Yeah.
Well, has it been a bit of a surprise at how popular this event has become?
So, like again, it's been 10 years. I wasn't here 10 years ago, but I heard the first event. It was the most like diverse crowd any of the Waco police officers had ever seen. They made sure to tell us that. So we like to keep that going. Bring in people from all different walks of life. We've got, like I said, a kids zone, so you can bring your kids, you can bring your grandkids. It's very family friendly, and a little bit of something for everybody.
No pets though.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yes, pets are so welcome. We're still working the details on the doggy derby.
Oh.
But yes, so we'll have hopefully a little weenie dog race. We're getting the word out about that right now, so we're really excited about that. Yeah.
Well, that will be fun.
Yeah.
What does it mean to support entrepreneurs?
Right.
I mean, this is kind of the very basic level. I got an idea for a good dish. I know people are going to want to come and eat it, so you get a food truck.
Yes, absolutely. We love supporting small business. I mean, we're the Waco Chamber, so we really just thrive on businesses. And with that, people are starting their business, and this might be their first venture. So we're really excited to support all different kinds of businesses, but especially small business this weekend that we're having the showdown.
So you say you weren't there 10 years ago. How long have you been with the chamber, Rebecca?
2 years, yes. So this is my second showdown. Yes.
Yeah, 2 years. And so what has kind of surprised you about this work?
Yeah.
Because I know you do the special events. There's so many great things that the chamber does.
Yeah, just getting to meet everybody is something I really enjoy. Getting to support small business is also a huge part. So yeah, it's just been a really nice adventure in my life, for sure.
Yeah. Are you from Waco?
Yes, born and raised.
And of the Sheehys of
Yes.
Sheehy Loveless and
Yes,
all of
those
them?
yes, those are my kin. So
Yeah.
absolutely.
You're so the mayor of Waco, how were
Good
you
memory.
related?
I was not alive, actually. That's my great uncle, Bob Sheehy Sr.
Bob Sheehy.
Yes, but
Man, great guy.
He led us through some hard times. I know at the
Yes,
city,
he did.
so.
He did.
Yeah.
I mean, you come from great stock, shall I
Thank
say?
you.
What a
Thank you.
wonderful family.
That's very sweet.
And I know they're thrilled to see
Aw.
what you're doing now for the Greater Waco Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you.
Just, when you were in school, what were you thinking this kind of in a sort of a public face was something you wanted to be a part of?
Yeah, I've always been interested in events, and I actually did my internship with the chamber in college. So it was fun to come back after a few years and really dive into it fully as my career. So I've just enjoyed every bit of it.
Yeah. Well, this Food Truck Showdown, though, it draws thousands. So logistically, where do you recommend people park? I mean, what's the best plan for coming and spending some time?
Absolutely. Good question. So a huge parking lot downtown, I'm sure most of us know, is the Hilton Convention Center parking lot. So definitely utilize that. And we've got our chamber parking lot, which is nearby Heritage Square. We've got all the parallel parking up and down Austin and Washington that people can utilize as well. Yeah.
You might want to plan to walk.
Yes, walk a little
Walk
bit.
a little ways.
Yes.
But you're not doing any remote parking and
No, ma'am. Yeah,
busing
just,
people?
Just find a spot and come join us. Bring your comfy shoes, bring your stretchy pants. We keep saying, just come hungry and ready to eat. Yeah.
What is the one thing people might not realize is needed to pull off something like this?
Yeah, just a lot of logistics.
Yeah.
We work really closely with the city of Waco and all of our emergency medical professionals and things like that to keep the event very safe and have a plan for everything. So we're really lucky to have them.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite food truck?
Oh gosh, that's a hard question. I'm a big dessert girl, so anything with the sweet tooth is something
I know there's
I'll
some
gravitate
waffles. There's some, there's.
Yes, a bunch. We have a thing this year called a croffle. So that's like a croissant waffle, which me and my director are very excited to try. We've heard a lot
That's
about
different.
it. Yeah. So we try and choose really unique things, something that people want to try that maybe Waco doesn't currently offer, or just things like that.
So, so they're coming from all across the state?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, who's the furthest one that's
Louisiana.
really?
Yes, we've got, I believe, 2 Louisiana trucks that will drive in, and we're really excited. They're bringing some Southern home cooking. So, yes, I'm
Okay.
excited to try them as well. I
Yeah.
know they're going to be great.
I mean, how in the world do you prepare
I know.
your appetite for something like this? So, so what keeps y'all passionate about this project for 10 years now? You know, what are the plans for the future? Make it bigger.
I understand that. We just try and keep it growing, keep something new and exciting every year. We just really love the community involvement. People get excited about it. People ask about it all year round. Like when's the date of the next one?
Yeah.
Just say the date for things like that. So we're really excited. We also love the vendor market that we have throughout the day. A bunch of people bring their trinkets and just things like that to go out there and sell. So that also gives another aspect of small business, just community
Yeah.
growth
So
through
let's
that.
talk about the vendors. How many
Sure.
vendors did you say you have?
I believe we have 25.
So, and they just have a little booth and a
Yeah.
tent set up and
Yes, that'll be along the covered area of Heritage Square at the little pathways. So they'll set up along those, and you can do a bunch of shopping or just get things for your house or whatever you'd like that day.
yeah, candles, I presume, things like that.
Yeah, exactly, things like
Yeah.
that.
So somebody's maybe on the fence about coming. You know, how do you encourage them to come to this event?
Just bring your friends, bring your family, bring your kids,
Yeah,
bring
make
your
it an
grandkids.
event, yeah.
Make it an event. Like I said, we've got live entertainment all day.
Yeah, who are some of the bands? Do you
Yeah,
remember?
so yes, Sammy Brown, which is
Oh,
one
I
of our
love her.
yes,
She's been on the show several
yes,
times.
we
Yeah.
love her. We've got Chris Lowe Band. He's a country
Good,
band.
good, Chris.
We've got Zamora County Line, which is a Tejano band. We've got Booger Boyles, who's an up and coming local country singer. And then to close out the night, we'll have a Rewind Party Band. So they'll be doing some 70s, 80s, 90s throwbacks to end the night. So we're really excited to have all of them.
Okay, so where is the band stage set up?
Yes. So do you remember Coach's Barbecue?
Yeah.
Yes. So it's more right in front of that.
Okay.
Their backs will be towards Coach's.
Oh, I got you.
So facing the crowd, we'll have all the trucks spread throughout the Heritage Square, but the stage will be facing that way.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Oh, yeah. We were at the Alico for
Yeah.
a few years,
exactly.
so yeah, I know exactly where that corner
Yes.
is. Yeah, it's going to be such a great thing, and so we just got to start praying that the weather is
I know.
gorgeous.
Last year was a frigid day. It was
Oh,
windy.
isn't that
and
crazy?
just-
In
yeah.
April.
You never know. You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
We're crossing our fingers.
But it's just such a it's great because I mean 30,000 people. Do you have a gauge of how far away people are coming in for this, or
Right.
do you have a way to kind of monitor who's coming?
Yeah, so we're really active on social media.
Uh-huh.
So we see people from all over the place that are following us and commenting and liking and just staying up to date with what we've got going on. People message us that they're coming from Dallas or Austin or just wherever. So we're really excited to bring those people to Waco.
Yeah, making a day of it. Do you need volunteers?
Yes, we do.
Mhm.
Volunteers will make the day run. So absolutely, we posted about it recently. Again, if anyone wants to go on our social media, you can see the link to sign up for volunteers. We need them starting at the morning around 8, and then all the way until cleanup at around 8 or 9 in the evening. So it's a full day's event. We couldn't do it without our volunteers.
Yeah. So about how many volunteers are you looking for?
We try and cap it around 200.
Okay.
But we've already got a big handful of those right now. So
Good.
the more the merrier, but that's what we normally have.
Well, and what kinds of things are they doing?
So they'll sell tasty tickets.
Okay.
They'll work the information booth. They'll help with cleanup and trash distribution, things like that. Just help the day.
Police the area a little bit.
Yes, just
Yeah.
help the day run smoother.
Yeah. Well, this is exciting. I mean, it's more than just a festival. It's really kind of a celebration of creativity, don't you think?
Certainly,
because
yes.
these food trucks, there's some creative stuff. What's the most unusual thing you can recall
Oh
seeing?
gosh. Just everything. I mean, people are so creative nowadays. It's unreal. Like I said, the croffle earlier, that's something that we're really
Yeah,
excited to
yeah.
try.
That's new to me. Yeah.
Yeah, just a bunch of desserts. People mix fun things together. So that's always unique to try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. So there is no admission. You just walk up and pay, or
Right.
how do you do that?
Right. So it's free admission, open to the public.
Okay.
Like I said, the tasty tickets will have their own little booth. So that's where you'll go up and buy your $6 tickets. You can buy however many you want. You can buy one or you could buy 100, just how hungry you are that day. But yeah, so that'll be the admission to buy your food. And then after the competition part, I haven't mentioned this, after the competition part is over from around 5 to 8 at night, it'll be the trucks do their full menu sales. So you can come get your full dinner portion, or just how you can have, they'll open their menus to the public, not just their signature dish.
Okay. And what
Yes.
time is that?
5 to 8.
Five,
Yes.
5 to 8.
Yes.
And so everything gets started at what time?
10 in the morning.
10
It
in the
opens to
morning.
public.
So you can have lunch and dinner.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. That's why we're just saying come
And your
very
afternoon
hungry.
snack. And
Yes. All the things.
Everything, all the things, all the
Yes.
things. Well, this is just awesome. Again, this is April 11th, the Food Truck Showdown. It is a huge event for Waco. I mean, does it kind of surprise everybody how?
It just grows every year, and we're so grateful and lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Rebecca, you are doing all the good. So after this is done, what's your next big project?
Yes. So in May, we've got a golf tournament that happens every year, the Allen Samuels Chamber Classic.
I'm going to have Ted Teague come on and talk about that.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. He's our presenting sponsor for that
Yeah,
event.
might need to have you come and join us.
Absolutely, anytime. And then this summer, we've moved Freedom Ball to June. So Freedom Ball is normally the beginning of March, the end of February. But this year, we're trying something new and bringing a lot of new life to that event. So that'll be June 13th. Also in June is Tri-Waco. So we have
Yes.
a busy June. Tri-Waco is June 28th, again, in downtown Waco. So that'll bring in hundreds of athletes from all over the city, state, country. Really lucky to have them and excited for a great summer.
Yeah, it's something big that you know of for the 250th in
Yes.
July 4th?
Exactly. We are trying to bounce off of that with everything. We put it on our invitation recently. So we really want to take full advantage of the 250th anniversary of the country, and just give a lot of love to our military and our Gold Star spouses and things like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, just so much going on. And it's wonderful to have someone who's got the passion and enthusiasm and energy to see all these things through. Rebecca, I appreciate your time today.
you.
Again, next thing that we're working on is April 11th, the Food Truck Showdown. And if you'd like to volunteer, what's the best way? How do they
Yeah,
call?
so our website, thetexasfoodtruckshowdown.com, has everything you'll need to know about the day. It has our truck lineup with all of the dishes that each individual truck will be serving that day. It'll have our sponsors. Special shout out to our presenting sponsor, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. We couldn't do it without them. Very grateful to have them on our side. What else? The volunteer sign up is on our website. Just a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh, this is great. Thank you. Thank you
Great.
so
Thank
much,
you.
Rebecca, for coming,
Thank you for
spending some
having
time
me.
with us to tell us about this wonderful event here in Waco. Stay with us. There is more of the show ahead. I will tell you that it is, speaking of Allen Samuels, it's the Declaration of Deals at Allen Samuels in Waco, $11,500 off 2025 Jeep Wrangler Sahara, $12,500 off 2025 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon, $12,900 off 2025 Ram 2500 Laramie. We'll cover your sales tax and no payments for 90 days. Hurry, these deals won't last. Only at Allen Samuels, your friend in the car business. Stay with us. There's more of the show ahead.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today.
For anyone that's in the car buying mode or looking for a car right now or a truck, I would definitely come by Alan Samuels, get to know the people here like I have, how well I'm taking care of the dealership and how well, service and any kind of warranty issues or those sort of things. Because of the way they take care of me, it's made me a Ram driver. And so I don't think they'd want to go anywhere else if they came here.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
What is that?
If you're lost and all alone, not ready to go home, maybe looking for a place to call your own, there's this place that I'm fond of, all the good times there I love, down at Buddy's place on the north side of town. You see old Buddy, he had a plan, he was a moon-playing man who longed for a bar to call his own. An 8619 Burnett Road, many folks call their second home, down at Buddy's place on the north side of town. It's where, with a smile, Stephanie opens the doors every day. It's where Corey plays the jukebox, softly sways. Where Shane won't let things get wild. You keep your cussing light and mild, down at Buddy's place on the north side of town. It's where everybody is somebody. Everyone knows your name. Down at Buddy's place on the north side of town.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
If I had somebody that was looking for a car, I would definitely recommend Alan Samuels. The trust that I have, the care that they take, they genuinely want to take care of you. They really ask for your feedback when you go to the support department to make sure they're taking care of you in every way possible. So I really appreciate that they listen to your feedback.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat. Come by.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
For anyone that's in the car buying mode or looking for a car right now or a truck, I would definitely come by Alan Samuels, get to know the people here like I have, how well I'm taking care of the dealership and how well, service and any kind of warranty issues and those sort of things. because of the way they take care of me, it's made me a Ram driver. I said I don't think they'd want to go anywhere else if they came here.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
Welcome back to the show. Today we're talking about a very special event that honors both service and remembrance. So joining me today, my good friend, David "Doc" Haight, who is just always finding me great people to come be on the show. Shirley Sims, who I've known a long time. And also Alicia Gonzales Cadena, that I've just met, but knew her dad.
Yes.
So what we're talking about, a remembrance, a very special luncheon. This is something, Ms. Sims, that you've been doing for several years now in honor of your dearly departed husband, who was Marine Sergeant E5, Lewis Sims Sr. Very proud of his service. We've got some pictures we'll share with you of him. But some years ago, you said, you know, I want to do a lunch. I want to do something that will recognize the veterans in the community, just to do something nice for them. And so here we are. How many years have you been doing this now?
Oh, I say around 2009-ish.
Oh, so I know I've been to several of them.
Yes.
And this is coming up April 18th, right, at the Heart of Texas
We're trying to get it together of the date. But right now, I'm have to wait and see if it's going to be that date.
Okay, but you were shooting for that.
Well, I am, but it's in the process because it's a private event. So I never just tell the date, but I'm trying to get together. It's in the process.
Right. So it's an invitation thing. And of course, he's always, you know, front and center as far as being honored.
Yes.
But Alicia, we're also talking about your dad.
Yes.
Henry Top Gonzales.
Yes.
Who was on this show with me, I think last July 4th.
I was just listening to it before I came on here, but
Yeah. Yeah, talking about the young Marines, who he had an absolute heart and passion for.
He loves the young
that
Marines.
program.
Yes.
And of course, that's how we met, isn't it?
Yes. And actually that airing was the 4th of July with Julie, one of our young Marines.
Yes.
Right. Well, it's wonderful to have an event to honor them. So as somebody who's involved in the veteran community, what does it mean to do something like this lunch to honor them?
Oh, it touches my heart to do it because I've been doing it such a long time. I started out in my home. And I had so many veterans come in there, and we would do it every year. We would do this. We would have food. Community would help bring food, honoring the veterans, you know, and remembrance of my husband, but we honor the living veterans. And I had so many people helping me out, donating food, and I had music, dancers.
Oh,
speakers.
Royce Montgomery, I know,
yes,
sang
we
many
did
times.
it all, because the first someone that came, the first band I had was Classy Blue.
Was it? Classy Blue.
He was the first band.
Wow. Really?
I've had so many singers, a bishop, pastors, even had one young man from Mandela over there, Nelson Mandela.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I had one of his friends to come and speak. It's just so many people, rabbis, you have pastors, So now this one here that's coming up, it's a different turn, switching to different people, singers and speakers, food. God even blessed me with a caterer.
Oh, wow.
A caterer.
Really?
Wow.
Yes. She's going to furnish everything.
Oh.
I don't have to do nothing. When I was doing it at my home, I had to get everything together.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
telling you, everything. But God laid it on my heart to go ahead and do it at a bank.
Wow.
At a bank.
That's
I'm
right.
telling you, that ain't nobody but the Lord. But I just thank him for doing this, because it's for our veterans, you know, that laid down their life for us.
Right.
So on this luncheon coming up, like I said, it's a private event. And, you know, people get invitations when it's going to be and everything. So I'm setting up. So it's going to be beautiful. I'm looking for a band. I'm looking for a band to perform for them.
Well, obviously you've had some really wonderful musicians come through and perform. So this is for veterans of all branches.
Oh, yes.
Right, of the military.
Yes. I have, you know what, and my husband was looking down. How in the world can you get all these ranks at your house? You have Marines, Army, Navy, Special Force, Air Force, lieutenants, captains, major, general. I'm telling you, women's from Killeen, 10 ladies from Killeen are staff sergeants are coming. So you have some from Fort Hood. So I have many others from out of town are coming. But God has just blessed me. These people are coming and helping me with the event show, a good show for them, entertainment. We had at Backyard, Sloppy Joe. He came before and performed there. And John and Trey, the band that travels all over, he came. So this year, God is going to bless me. I don't know what band is coming, but we're going to have an awesome band for him. So I said, if y'all feel it, you get to moving your feet, get up and cut a step.
It'll be all right. It'll be all right. And this is something, it really has been kind of a walk of faith for you, hasn't it?
It's, honey, I'm telling you, God has just opened the door. Every year it's getting bigger and bigger. So a lot of people said, don't you know when you show this every year and have this, it's shown all over the world. People see this on the website, internet, what you do every year, honoring our veterans. I wished I could do more.
Yeah.
But I do give them a dinner. And this dinner here, we have so much. My son speaks. He get up and he speak a lot for the veterans.
Oh, he brings the house down.
Oh, honey,
he's your husband's namesake, and he
does it
certainly had us all pretty emotional last year. Alicia, what does it mean to you though to have your dad be honored in this way?
It's just a blessing. It's just to know that he's given so much for everybody, the community, the kids that he loves, and you know, it's nice to know he never liked the recognition of anything. He never. He would always say it's us young Marines, and yes, it was everybody because it was a group. But he was the one that made sure everything was going, and he never wanted that recognition. And now that, you know, he's in heaven and feeling peaceful and not hurting no more, and looking down and seeing how everybody is just blessed with him. There were so many beautiful young Marines that came out of state just to see the visiting him. Right. At least 3, right? From Kentucky.
I saw some video from the funeral service.
Mississippi for a couple.
Mississippi, yes. There was a few that came and appreciated that I shared my dad with them, or me and my sister and my brother. It's awesome. It's awesome to see him, you know, be recognized for something that he loves so much. He loved it so much. And, you know, and I appreciate everybody knowing that, you know, that's who he was with, the veterans, anything possible to do with military, young Marines, anything. He was always there. Yeah, and I love that.
Doc, as are you. Of course, you've been on this show talking about Brew and Bravo, which is just a wonderful event. Tell them a little bit about that.
The Brew and Bravo is an event we do quarterly. This year, the first Wednesday in March, June, September, and December. And we connect other veterans to other veterans that have their own businesses or their own causes. And Henry, Top Gonzales, was very instrumental in volunteerism. And being one of his staff, it's like it just grows. You volunteer. And we're here because of God, but Top will always hold a special place in my heart.
Well, and that's what all the remembrances for anything to do with veterans. That's why it's so important, and so important to support and recognize the service of veterans who are still with us.
Yes. Oh, yes, for sure.
Oh, yes.
That was one of the main things that my dad loved, was to make sure everybody was seen and heard, and made sure if they weren't getting the right counseling. That's where he worked, was at the VA, and he was one of the people to make sure that all their paperwork was together before they got all the benefits that they needed. So,
Yes.
To not leave anything on the table.
Exactly.
And to make sure they had every, possible help that they could receive. And even when he retired from that, he was making sure, that he was there with the Kiwanis, with anybody possible, and letting them help. He helped them, and they helped him in return.
Yes.
As with the young Marines that he was so, so happy with.
Yeah. So, Sister Sims, I keep calling you Sister Sims.
I love it. You're good.
You are my sister.
Yes.
Mother Superior.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know where that came from. But it's just always blessed me so much that you had this real passion for recognizing
I love
Lewis this way. I know you did.
I love it. It's just it's something that I do dear to my heart, and I mean, I'm just not tired yet, and God has given me the strength to do this, prepare for it every year. And this morning I called the studio Tyler Perry, and I was trying to see if he could get someone to assist him to come here. So she said, well, he's in production right now. And she said, you have to book it 2 years.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Ahead of time.
To book him for something?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I didn't know this.
Yeah, he's a pretty big deal.
Yes, it is. But I said, she said, well, if you had called ahead, you would have been here. Because I told everybody, I'm going to get Tyler Perry next.
Yeah, you will.
Well, I did call to the studio.
Yeah.
But what I was going to tell you, with this event coming up, I thank God for the CEO at the bank that's furnishing the food. He blesses us to come there and have the event. They set up the table. I have a designer. I'm telling you what God is doing and giving me all these helpers. Because, I was doing so much at home. God seen that I was a nonstop. I kept going. And I met this young lady at the parade. We had a meeting that night about the parade. And she said, we sit down. Everybody sitting down. I'm going to listen on the meeting. And she said, you're sitting in my seat. I said, oh, I'm sorry. She said, no, I was just playing. You can have it. And we communicated and changed names and number. Come to find out, she was the CEO of the bank.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And she said, I see what you do for the veterans. She said, I want you to start doing it there. And I said, are you serious?
And that means a lot to have a venue provided.
Because at my
tables
house,
and chairs and all that. That's
we
expensive.
would do it at my house in the rain, sleet, or snow.
Yeah.
We do it on the carport of my house. And when she said that, I've been doing there. This is the 4th or 5th year I've been doing it there. But she left. but she passed it on to the next CEO.
Good.
She said, keep it
that's
going.
awesome.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, the
But
Heart of
God.
Texas Federal Credit Union.
Yes, and the
Yeah.
CEO there feel we just like this. I thank
That's
God
awesome.
for. I said, it wasn't nobody but God.
I know that exactly. And
Yes.
yeah, he sees all this, and the way you honor
Yes.
these wonderful people.
Oh, it's beautiful. When you walk in, it's like,
No,
they
I
said,
know.
Miss Sim, we just want to surprise you. This young lady, you need to meet her. Her name is Tara Walker. You remember?
Yes.
David. Oh, that's her business, what she does. She works for the government. But anyhow, she said, I don't need your help. She said, I'm going to take care of everything.
Good. Wow.
I said, the food? She said, everything.
All right.
She does the backdrop, everything. It is lovely. You're going to be shocked when you walk in there. I want to see if you can come. And he's going to do honoring to Henry.
Good.
It's going to be
awesome?
yeah,
So
he's
awesome.
going to do an honoring.
Can't
It's
wait.
going to be a ceremony honoring him too also.
That may be hard, a little hard, do you think?
Well.
But God.
Yeah.
Yeah, but God got him. So he's going to do the honoring of Henry. And it remembers of my husband, but I want him to start it off with Henry.
That's
first.
good.
It's gonna be
So
beautiful.
And thank you for allowing us to do that. Miss-
Yes.
Miss
Yes,
Sims.
the
I
Marine
promise I won't
March.
call you Sister Sims.
I want to try to get the angel voice to sing, but I don't know. We'll keep in touch. though.
I will keep in touch with you.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
tell you, no, it's really a
Beautiful.
wonderful event, and it's for such a tremendously worthy
Oh, yeah.
cause. The way you have this passion to recognize our veterans and all that they do for us. What was it like? I want to ask you, Alicia, because my dad was a veteran, but he had served, before I came along, and so he was already out of the military. But what was it like living in the home of a Marine?
Well, my dad was a drill
Because
sergeant.
you never call him a former Marine. Right?
Did he make you?
Yeah.
No, once a Marine, always a
Always
Marine.
a Marine. Once a Marine, always a
Alicia,
Marine.
Alicia, do tell. Did
Yeah.
he ever make you children do push-ups?
Do you do
Well,
push-ups?
I am going to tell you, he was a drill sergeant. So
Oh, gosh.
when we got punished, Lord, we was punished, and it was
You knew something had happened.
push-ups and sit-ups, and I was so sore one time. I didn't even make it because when we went to school in North Carolina, we had the high school. Well, the high school was here. The buses were there, and I was in middle school. My sister was in high school. I had to walk a whole mile up there just to go. I missed the bus because I was so sore because I got in trouble all the time. So there I was, always doing push-ups and sit-ups, and I still never learned. So
That's
when we
funny.
were doing the dinner, the flag ceremony for us, my sister says, we were the OG Young Marines. We're the ones that started the Young Marine thing because he started with us in the beginning.
yes.
And it was so funny that she said that. And I was like, we are the OG Young Marines.
That's right. You were the practice
Yeah.
group, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it what we had to do, and
Yeah.
we still did whatever we wanted to do too, but we still had to pay for it.
Yeah.
But the moving around was awesome.
Right, because you
That's-
do. You're always on the move
Yes.
with whatever
Always.
assignment your dad or your mom gets assigned. So yeah.
And one of the many things I loved about Top was you always knew where you stood with him.
Right.
Oh yeah. But one thing he told me, and it was kind of emotional. We were talking about the final days, and we were laying there. He was laying there, and I was just standing, and everybody was around him, and he just turned to me, and I had said something about the white car because we always traveled in a 2-door white car from California all the way to North Carolina in a 2-car door.
Oh,
okay,
good, right.
And so you have to move the seat to get in.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
were smaller, but still. And I was just laughing, and me and my sister were laughing, and then he just turned and he just looked at me. He goes, "Hey," and I said, "Yeah. Well, we had good times traveling, all those places we went."
Yes.
And I said, "Yes, Dad." I said, "We had so much fun." He goes, "Yes, we did." And that was, like, he was remembering everything that we were talking about. But he's like, hey, but we did have fun. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, he showed you the world.
He did. He showed us everything.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
We went everywhere.
Yeah, so Shirley, you didn't have to drop and do push-ups, did you?
No, he make us get in a corner and stand on one leg.
No.
Yes, he did.
Your husband or your dad?
My husband's a Marine sergeant.
Whoa.
I remember the one-legged. Yes, you did. I just remember the push-ups and sit-ups a lot. But yeah, I do.
He was tough.
That.
Yeah, he was tough. Plus, he was a sergeant. He was a sergeant.
I mean, that doesn't leave him. I guess that's the point of me asking you
Oh.
this question. There's something, that military discipline
Yes.
that kind of permeates their whole being.
Very much so.
There
He
you
more
go.
quiet.
Yes.
He
That's
more
right.
quiet. He would stay to himself, and he would watch TV. You couldn't come in there and say a word. He'd say, go in the other room and watch your TV.
Yeah.
Be quiet. He only look at the news, 2.5 Men, and he would watch comedy.
Yeah.
And news. That's it.
That was it.
And he would isolate himself. He liked to stay in the house. A lot of people didn't even believe I was married because he didn't like to go nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just stayed to himself.
So
one seat.
Where all did you all live? Where did y'all move to?
Oh, many houses. First I met him on Sunset Street, and we moved to over there off Taylor.
Uh-huh.
Then we moved to Faulkner's Lane, and we moved over to Charmaine.
Mm-hmm.
That was home. Oh, I love Charmaine over there off of Carver Street. And then the last house we resigned at was where we live now, 908 Carver Street. We bought that home from Billy Barrett, and but he passed away. We bought it from his wife, Jan.
Mm-hmm.
And I told my husband, which I received that house, I said, we gonna buy this house. She told me, no, that's my source of income. I said, no, but God. She know I always speak of God. And less than 2 months, she said, I'm going to sell some of my houses. Yours is one of.
Yeah.
I said, I knew it. I kissed the ground. Yeah. Right in front of my husband. I got in and kissed the ground.
Yeah.
We own that house. Paid $18,000 for it. You know, houses now, nowadays,
right?
$18,000 at the sitting closing for that home.
So when he was active in the military, what were some of the places you lived, or did he just go off on deployments?
No, I met him after he got out.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, we
I
married
did not
after
know
he
that.
got out
Okay,
because
good.
I told him, I said, I wish I was there with you. He
Yeah.
said, no, you don't.
Yeah, okay.
Because he told me how the military was. He explained it to me and told me everything. He said, now I'm going to tell you, when you meet those veterans out, let them have the flow. So don't bring up back that, about what happened because, you don't want to take them back.
No.
But he would tell me, and from what he told me, I'm telling God was with him. You already know.
Oh, yeah.
What he went through in Nam.
My dad would
But
tell
he
us
passed
stories,
away with that herbicide, that cancer in his bone.
Agent Orange?
Agent Orange, they
Oh,
call it, but herbicide.
wow.
It was that hidden cancer in the bone.
He wasn't
And-
that old either, was he?
He passed away at 73.
Wow.
That's still young.
Yeah, he
that's
was
young.
still young, but that spraying, that chemicals,
Right.
Yeah.
that's
right.
what got it. They
Yeah,
inhaled
and
it.
they were exposed to that, and then they
Mm-hmm.
came back home from service, and they were not treated well.
No,
they
not at
wasn't.
all. Not
Because
at
he didn't
all.
even want to go get his benefits. He said, no, they ain't going to give us nothing, and we fought for them. I said, no, you going, you earned that.
That's right.
I kept on him, he kept on, so finally they gave him 20%, went on 50%, 70%, 80%, got close to 90. I said, you got your foot in the door now.
Yeah.
Yep.
When they got close to 90, we went to the hearing. I knew he was coming out with 100%. And they say he got 120%. I thought he'd just go to 100.
Well,
but he got 120%.
I think they figured out that it was bad what they had
yeah,
been
it
exposed
was
to.
because of that inhaling that. Right now today, they still suffer with that.
Oh, sure.
Babies, you know.
Yeah. My dad had it really
sick.
bad on his legs.
Yeah.
Like that Agent Orange
Stuff is still there.
Right. Well, it's going to be a wonderful event. I appreciate so much you spending some time with me today to talk about. Anytime we can talk about veterans, I'm always a happy camper. And I didn't ask you, so Doc, did you have a favorite deployment, a favorite place you served?
We pulled into South Korea. Everyone else was going to go drink. This is Busan. We went, a bunch of us went and painted an orphanage. And we brought toys for the kids. And us adults were crying more than the kids because obviously these kids, it was probably one of the first times I ever received presents. And I thank God for memories like that.
Wow. Yes. Those are the good ones.
Oh,
yes.
for sure.
Yes.
And I know that's what motivates you.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
Well, thank you again. Wonderful event coming up. You want to say something?
Yeah, I want to tell you. I thank God Baylor University is helping me now.
They're veterans.
ROTC and also
Baylor
the Veterans
University,
Association.
Some of the lawyers, and this year some of the students are going to serve.
Yeah, I had the Baylor vets on this show too as well,
okay.
talking about one of their events.
Okay.
So,
that
anyway.
is awesome.
Yes.
That is so great.
Thank you all so much, Alicia.
Thank you.
Appreciate you and your
Yes.
dad and what he meant to the young Marines, and it's wonderful. He's going to be honored in this way.
Yes,
and,
it is. I thank you for having me. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I thank
Ms.
you.
Ms. Shirley Sims, Sister Sims, so glad to see you again. It's always a joy to
God
see you.
bless you.
And Doc,
Thank you.
keep my wonderful guests coming.
I sure will.
He's awesome.
Stay with us. There is more of the show ahead.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
If I had somebody that was looking for a car, I would definitely recommend Allen Samuels. The trust that I have, the care that they take, they genuinely want to take care of you. They really ask for your feedback when you go to the support department to make sure they're taking care of you in every way possible. So I really appreciate that they listen to your feedback.
Like Allen Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress, that helps you calm down and feel better. You sleep better, and you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
I had a panic moment running my hands through my hair, and that's when I found Keeps. Keeps gave me the results that I was really looking for.
I definitely felt a lot more confident once I saw my hair coming back.
Keeps has given me the control of my hair back.
Get your first month free at Keeps.com.
It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro.
This is a Rogue Media Network production.